One, I welcome you to Erida TV. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like, comment and share this video. Today we are going to look at how to design our student or school management system from scratch. So let's first of all, I'll use this method to create my MS Access. So I'll go to New, and then I'll locate Microsoft Access database. I'll click on it. Then I'll come to, first of all, I'll come to blank. I'll click on it. Then I'll give it a name. I'll just delete everything here. I'll just call it SMX. Okay. Version. That's why MSS V1.0. And I'll click on create. Now I want to get rid of this fancy name over here. So how did I get rid of this? So go to file and then go to options. Okay. Then go to current database. Then give it a name. So SMS. Okay. You can upload the application icon. It will show, but it should be in bitmap. But I'm not interested in that. So this is the title of the application. This is what will show. That long file extension will not show there again. So after I finish doing that, I'll just click on OK. You see, now this is the name of our application. That's good. So we'll start with the first table. Okay. So this, by default, anytime you create a blank database, it will create a table for it. So I'll have to save it. So I'll click on save, and then it will be prompted me to save. So DTBL underscore, or better still, I can say the reason why we are giving that extension is for to enable us to differentiate between them. Because the objects are four. We have the table, the query, the form, and the report. So we need to give it this kind of prefix so as to identify that this is a form. Okay. Some people can choose to give it a name without putting the TBL over there. But as a beginner, we'll start in this manner so as to know the difference. So TBL underscore what? So I'm starting with classes. Okay. I'm starting with classes. So I'll come to what? This is the data sheet view. I don't want it. So I'll come to what? The design view. I'll come to the what? Design view. So I've heard some complaint that some of them are saying this one is not showing. If it's not showing, either it was hidden. So just click on this, the shutter bar to open it. Okay. So it will show the table for you. Very important. So this first one, I'll have class ID. Okay, class ID. So class ID, and I want it to be an auto number. Then I'll have class title. Class what? Title. I'll make it a short test. Then I'll also have department, and I also make it a short test, Now let's go to the datasheet view and add some records. So it will ask you to save. Okay. Here we can choose to. Okay. It's very bad for us to space it, but Access has a way of doing it. So in our database class, we're told not to space out, but in Access, it gives us that freedom. Okay, so I want us to stick to that. So I'll say title. So here I'll come to the caption and I'll say class title. Then the class ID, I also do that. So we'll come here to the caption and you write class ID. Okay. Let's go to datasheet view. Okay. So it will ask you to save. So yes. So the class title, we want to add some details. Okay. We want to add some details. So the class title, we have nursery. And then department is nursery department. We have KG. We have KG1. KG1. It will be at kindergarten. Let's add another more class. We have basic 1. That is what? Lower than the lower department. So lower primary. And then you have basic 2 lower primary. Let's leave it like this. Let's add a basic. Let's add 1 basic 3. It's also lower primary. Let's add basic 4. Basic 4 is upper primary. So let's stop. It's okay. So here you can expand it. Okay. You can expand it. That's nice. So we have finished creating our classes table. So you save. Control S to save. Close this table. Now let's go to create. I want to create another table. So just go to table. We are going to create for department. So we are able to create this. That's good. So let's go to department. We'll do some modification to this form. Okay, as a way of learning. So let's save. So let's call it department. So TBL _ department. department. So after that, you click here. Here, our first field will have department ID. So department underscore ID. Then we come to the caption, department ID. Then we also have the department title. Department title. Here is a short test. Here is a short test. That's all. Per the assignment. Now we want to do some changes. In the first section, we'll make this place as a short test. We want to make in such a way that when we add a department, when you add a department title, it should appear over here as a drop down option for the users to select. So let's do that. So save your work, and let's close this. Let's go to classes. Let's go to form design view. Now we're going to change here to a number instead. Now under the number, we go to lookup, and then from lookup you come down. Okay, you come to number, then you come to general, then you go to lookup, then you go to this drop down arrow, click on it and select combo box. Now your data, your row source type should be table or query. It should be what? Table or query. Now let's go to source.
Please subscribe to this channel, like, comment. You can even share so that others can also benefit from this course.
Yeah. Now, if you come here, if it's this department and classes, but don't do that. Let's go to the three dots. Yeah. You invoke the query builder on AJCS. Now this query builder will open. You want to establish a relationship that enable us to show the class, the department title. So you just double click on it. Very important. Now after you finish, close it. Say yes, close it. Okay, close it. Now the bond color is 1. The column count is 2. Make it 2. The column word, say no. The column width will say 0, 1. We don't want the department ID to show, but we rather want the department title to show. Okay. So after you finish that, you save your work. Say yes. Okay. Now let's go to data view. So when you come here, because we haven't entered anything at the department section, so here will be your empty. Okay. Now at first we were able to put something here, but we don't want to do that. We want to ensure that when the user comes to department, so let's add department. So department ID. So let's expand this one. So let's assume you have nursery as a department. We have kindergarten. We have lower primary. We have upper primary. We will not add the GSS. You add the GSS later when you design the form. So now save your work and close this. Now if you come here and refresh and come here, the department will appear over here for you to select. Is it not interesting? It's very interesting. Okay, so let me show you what we did again. So this is basic. This one will be lower primary. This will be lower primary. This will be what? Lower primary. This one will also be what? Upper primary. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. So you save your work, then you can close this. So under the classes, we ensure this is what? This is a number as against what we're looking over here. Okay, against the PDF we're looking over here. Okay, so now let's go and create first parent database, the parent table. So I'll close this place and I'll go to new home. Okay, go to, if you click here, the home, now go to create, then go to table. Now let's save the table. We'll call this one TBL underscore parent. TB underscore parent. Let me remove the S. So change it to what? To design view. Change it to design view. The first one, you can say parent ID or ID. It's not bad. Let's say ID. That's the primary key. It's already set for you. Now let's go to the second one, parent name. So we have parent name or parent name. Okay, let's come to the caption and write parent name. Then you have occupation. As a short text, we have address. As a short text, we give a description. Type in the current what? The current place you are living. Now after the address, you have location as a short text. The parent type. Let's go to the caption. Parent type. Then we have gender as a calculated field. Now the situation you want to do is that when the user enter the parent type and it is a male, it's a father, you should give us what? Male. If it's a mother, it should give us female. You want it to come automatically. So if So this if in Microsoft Access. If parent type.
Please subscribe to this channel, like, comment. You can even share so that others can also benefit from this course.
So if parent type, so put what this bracket over here. No, this one. This one. And then close this one too. And it's equal to what? So if expression, if which what expression, parent type, then the true part, if it's a father, comma, you should bring what? Male. Double quotation, under comma, quotation, female. Then you close the bracket. Then you click on OK. It means our formula is working. Our formula is working. If it's not working, do not accept it. Okay. Now, after the gender, we will need a telephone number and email. So, telephone, and then email. That's email underscore address. Okay. At a short test. Now let's put a validation. Let's restrict here. You know, telephone number is only 10-digit number, so here we'll make it 10. Yeah, if the user write more than 10, it will not accept. Okay. Let's come here and also this place and put the caption to email what? Email address. Now let's view this in the design view. So it will ask you to save. Now let's add some details. Okay, so let's say parent name. Ado what? Ado Joseph. Occupation is a developer. The address is in Accra. La. Location La. Parent type father. So immediately before I type father, mail have come. Telephone number 0. Let me put some number over here. You see, it is restricting you to 10-digit numbers. Then the email, some random email. Okay. Let's take the second one. Let's latte Essenam. Yeah, it's the occupation nursing. It's in the nursing profession, and it's at Akachi. Ketu North. Akachi is in Ketu North. Let's assume that, and then Akachi. then the relation is mother. So female will come. Let's put some random numbers over here. And the email, some random email. That's nice. You can expand this. So our form is looking nice. It's looking nice. Let's close it. It will ask us to save. Okay, let's come to class. Let's close it. And let's go to create. So we want to create a form. We don't want this video to be long, so we'll just start with the classes. So after classes, go to create, then go to form wizard. Okay, form wizard, and then we'll select. Now, which field do you want on your form? We want all these fields on our form. We want all. So if you click here, it will bring all the field. Or better still, you can use this one. It will take it one by one. Okay. So you click on next. So what layout will you like for your form? We have the columnar and a tabular, the data sheet and the justify. We want a columnar form. What's the name of the form? So here we'll change it to FRM. Just to differentiate from the other form. That's all the information the user needs to create your form. Do you want to open the form or modify? You want to modify the form. So click on finish. So the wizard has created us this form. So first of all, let's click here to delete what is there. Let's expand this. Let's expand this also. Now let's take this one. Right click and go to size. Go to widest. And then right click. Go to size again. Go to narrow. Okay. Let's go to shortest. Okay. That's good. Let's do this one. Right click, size, shortest. It's okay. Now adjust your form very well. Okay. Now select the whole of this and then reduce the size. Reduce it. It's looking nice. Now let's add a rectangle over here to make the form so nice for us. So let's come to the form design under the controls. Click here and look for rectangle. So hover your mouse over it. There's a difference. This is a command button and it's a rectangle. So click on the rectangle. Then draw a rectangle over here. Okay. Now another rectangle. Come here. Click on the rectangle and come to property or property sheet. Bring it. Now click on the rectangle again. Select the rectangle. So write this like this to select it. That's good. Now horizontal anchor, set it to both sides. Both. Now let's expand this to this side. Now let's expand this one also. Let's add a nice color. So go to format and come to shape fill. I'll take my favorite color, this one. I take this color. I'll also come here. Let me reduce this one small. I'll also give it that same color. Okay. Our form is looking nice. That's good. Now select the whole of here. I want to bold it and give it a nice color, the font color. I want this same color, and this one too. I want that same color for it. I'll bold it. You can change the font format, but I prefer it like this. Now come to the shape outline, and I'll give it that same color, the outline. Okay. Now let's view our form to see how the form is look like. So go to home and click here to go to form view. Our form is not looking bad. We want to get rid of these things. Okay, so right click here and go to design view. That's good. Now click here. It will select the whole of the form and go to pop up. Put it on yes. That's good. Now navigation buttons, put it on no, and then put the record selector to no. Now let's view our form again. Now this is how our form look like. This is how our form look like. Wow. So we want to get rid of this. So let's right click here. Go to design view. And then it's like our form is too small. So let's select the whole of this and bring it back small. Just to add a little touches to it. Let's see how it look like again. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. So right click here and go to design view. Okay, we don't want to prolong the video, so let's add some buttons and then we pause the video and we continue again. So right click here, go to design view. Now we need a button. Okay, so come to the form design. These are the buttons. So locate the buttons, click on it. We'll draw our first button over here. Our first button, we'll call it, we'll go to record operation, new record, so new, click on next. What's the name of the button? So add new, add classes, so I'll write add classes. Okay, add class, okay, add class. I'll click on, okay. It's okay. I can format it. Go to the format tab and bold it. You can't. We'll do that later on. Let's go to the form design. Add another button. And this button will perform the function of saving, which is refresh. Okay. So I'll go to form operation. And I'll go to refresh. And I'll call this button. Actually, I'll delete it. I want it as a text, not as a picture. Okay, so so form operation. I'll go to next. Then I'll call it refresh. Then I'll call it saved. Save. Then I'll click on next. Finish. I will expand it. I'll also go to format and bold it. Now our next button will be called the delete button. So go to form design, click on the button, and then withdraw another button here. And this button will be under record operation. Then you go to delete, click on next. We want a delete button, so picture. So it will enable us to delete the record. Okay. Now we need our last two buttons, and that will enable us to navigate from forward to backwards. So go to buttons and we'll draw our buttons here, and we go to record navigation, and the first one is previous. We'll stick to picture. So we need to put this one a little bit forward. This one. Okay, so expand this one small. So let's take the last button. That is the button that will enable us to go to the next record. So go to next record. Next, we need a picture. So finish. We also reduce the size. Now select the whole of this and right click and go to fit. No, I don't want that one. To shortest, and then to widest. Let's say to widest. No. It has given us a long one. So let's arrange it well. So this one you can expand it. Let's reduce the size. This one will also reduce the size. Now we are okay with this. We just select the whole of the air and give it a nice color. So go to format. I'll give it this same color. And I'll make it white. I believe. Let's view our form. Go to home. Click here. This is our form. So from here, we can go to the next. We have added some records, so it's going.
Please subscribe to this channel, like, comment. You can even share so that others can also benefit from this course.